but so far, it's been absolutely appalling, some of the things that Rant has done. I mean, in terms of the quality of the composition. And no wonder that guy...
So you're saying, you keep saying things like that, and I don't find them to be accurate at all. You make massive mountains out of molehills. Yes, they may not have been precisely accurate.
Side,
you're back on screen. Don't share any more email addresses, just so you know. You're back on screen.
Epistemology saw this as well. It was epistemology. Would you say that the errors were gross on that left-hand side?
Yeah, in the original composition.
Yeah, it was gross. I mean, grossly in error. Half a screen,
as I've said, the file that I think you were working from was the one that was the first draft that was only done to see.
Yeah, even the second one was better, but it was still out by the cumulative error across the image was a good half frame.
That's okay, but if you're not happy with it, would you tell me before you actually dismiss it rather than let me leave
hanging?
Oh no, yeah, no, he loves to nitpick. You know how it goes.
Nitpick. This is the sort of idiotic. Oh, I feel like I will. It
was a work in progress.
Yeah, it was a work in progress.
Insufferably critical, but just they've changed it, didn't it? Come on.
Yeah, it's like Google Earth. It's open to change, you know.
Yeah, it's a refinement. It's an anomaly.
Well, the three people who had a look at it, myself, GeoStraber, and Epistemology, could immediately see there were gross errors in what was on offer.
That's okay. And like I've said, it's been superseded twice. So you're working now on the current model that we're working on, the current composite.
No, the second one was also wrong.
Right, and as I've said, it's been superseded once.
Okay, right.
You're working.
Well, let's see.
Right, so you should now have this. And if it comes back that you're in the ballpark figure of where we are, what this will prove is that we're working on a model that's accurate to your maths, which is good because that we can build on that.
You keep on talking about the maths. By the way, that 3D model thing, which you said, oh look, we're using a 3D program here to do this, not Rumpus's maths. You do realise that model, that 3D model thing, is using exactly the thing that I'm doing. They're putting in the model.
Yeah, but it's taking out the human part of it.
He put that bitmap image into his 3D model, and his model did exactly what I did, which is to equate the pixels to the degrees, match them up, and then he positioned the image in this particular point, which is exactly what I've done. So he's done exactly the same thing. The point is he had an incorrect image.
I agree. It's done exactly what you've done, Rumpus. The only difference is it's removed the human part of it.
What he did exactly the same. This program,
again,
3D modeling
make the
program,
point that
and
it's
what I'm
removed
doing
the human
is
part
exactly the same.
No, it's removed the human part of it. It makes it autonomous. And I would prefer the removal of the human error part of it because it is a risk.
Yes, but the algorithm in that program is doing exactly what I'm doing manually.
Yes, but you're doing it manually. That's the problem. I'd rather it be done automatically without human error. That's what I'm saying.
It's using maths, though, Anthony. It's using maths to do that.
Yes, I understand that, Rumpus. Right.
It's not.
The two emails should now have it. It's been sent, so you should have it.
Okay.
If you'd let me know that you've at least received it, Rumpus, that would be great.
Okay. I'm receiving something that could be big.
That email address is self-destructing, so just be careful with it.
It'll blow up in 10 seconds.
Yes, I'm receiving something big, certainly.
Oh, it's massive.
Right. Let's
Zip.
take a bit of time. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yes, I've got a ping, what's called full contrast to ping.
Yep. Massive props to Ranty for stitching all that together. It's Ranty that's done a massive amount of work, and he does deserve a huge amount of kudos because he spent about 2 weeks solid, late nights, hours and hours and hours, marking out points on Google Earth. I mean, the guy does need massive props.
He's got it all wrong, though, Nathan.
He hasn't got it all wrong.
Well, he hasn't got it all wrong.
Well, you can check it yourself out if you wanted to, but you haven't sent us the email address.
He's got it all wrong.
No, he hasn't got it all
wrong. Much better quality
people that actually.
If you cast your mind back to what actually happened, Ranty and I both got sniped. I gave the file that I believed was the current one. In chat, Ranty was correct in the position, saying, "No, Riley, that's the wrong file," and that would have all been avoided if he hadn't have been sniped. That's what happened.
He got it all wrong, man, and people were saying, "Yeah, well done, Randy." Oh, the logic, man.
Well, Rumpus has just said it's much, much better, so thank you. I'm sure.
Much better. Yes,
I agree. It's a very good job he's done.
Things actually, I can't immediately see any gross errors here.
Talk about a backhanded compliment. I can't immediately see any gross errors.
Well, that's a step forward for Ranty. Right,
Well, it's
okay,
acceptable for everything we've been working on in the last 4 days.
This is a big improvement. Okay, I'll give him that. This is a big improvement.
Right. So
you'd be happy to make an estimation from that information then, Rumpus?
Sorry?
Yeah, is there a way that you could do it quick without being exact, or do you have to only do it accurately, and therefore you don't want to make an intelligent
well,
guess?
I could. I did. Well, I've got a little. I've now got. If I'm just screen share here, I've got my little.
Your little zig
being able to do it. If I go up here, I've got now a little graduation. I don't know if you can see that of the bearing. So I've got the bearings now on here. On here, if you can you see that? Can you see where it says bearings? Am I sharing?
Bear with me, Rumpus. I just need to check that I might need to stop on Skype and restart sharing. Do I need to do that, Anthony?
I don't know. I'm just trying to find where the actual hangout was. I've lost it.
Yeah, I think my screen grab is appearing in. My screen grab is appearing in there. So yes, it must be working.
Yeah, no, I mean, but it should be shared on Skype.
Yeah,
you should have it on Skype.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's
there
okay.
we are.
I can see it now, Rumpus. Yeah.
The bearings now actually up here, so I can very quickly find the bearing of anywhere on the image below by looking at this. But that now I can add on to the right hand side the extra bits that I'm missing. So I'm missing everything to the right of here. And that image, it looks as though he's using a higher resolution image than the one that he posted before as well. It's a higher resolution as well as being.
I think he's using the exact same info. Just you've lost image quality because Geo's done it on a contrast changed image.
No, I got it. Well, I used possibly because I've only two images I've acquired is one from you put in a link to early on, and then the second one was from Geo. So I'm using two. They're overlaid. That's why it looks a bit confusing. But yes, neither image was terribly good quality, but the one that you've just given me is much better.
Sorry to interrupt, Rumpus. Are you sharing your screen at the moment on the live screen or on Skype? Because I can't see what you're presenting.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to establish. Okay, give me 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
If you go back to the link I sent to you, Paul, it should be visible on the file on the link that I sent you before. That's what we call the watch page.
Right, I can't seem to get into it. Is this on the Skype?
No, imagine that you go to youtube.com, type in Nathan Oakley.
Come up on your Skype screen.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I put the link of the current hangout in the Skype chat.
Just look, it should be on screen on Skype right now.
It's just giving me the.
Good, Nathan.
All I can see is a loading.
It might just take a while. Some people's Skype is slow.
Oh, okay then.
And if it doesn't work on Skype, if you follow this in the Skype chat that you joined.
No, that's it. It's just come up now. Thanks for that.
Is this your composite, Rumpus, where it says correctedly composed image? I was just wondering where the word correctedly comes from.
That's where I'm. Yes, I haven't typed.
No, he's concentrating. I won't interrupt him while he's concentrating.
Yes, correctly composed images. That's.
Got about 5 minutes left, just so you know. About 5 minutes left.
Okay, it's not worth me trying to do. Yes, probably.
No, it's okay. But so basically, just tell me where you think, based on the. But I only want you to do it based on the maths, not opinion. I want you to tell me where you.
Absolutely.
Where you
Yes, that's all I ever work on.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll now that I've got that, I will do that then, and I'll work out a bearing to all the points on the image.
Well, just the point of lighthouse is all I'm after.
I've spent some time.
Anything else is a bonus.
And all the joins. Once I've done that, which will take me a good quarter of an hour, then I will apply my bearing calculator on it, and then I'll be able to tell you exactly.
Rumpus, given that we'll run out of time before this hangout finishes, would it be okay if you sent me a screenshot, not of the whole document, just the part where the X marks the spot for the point of lighthouse? Would you just send me a screenshot so I can work out where you've calculated it to? And I mean, don't send me the whole image back, just enough of the image so I can see where you've got it.
Well, I'm about to go out, so I don't know when you want that by.
Yeah, whenever it's fine.
I mean, I've got to now clarify this for the audience, as he is actually potentially going to do this. So you're looking for a lighthouse that's sat in a band of refraction, so you can't see it. But I don't really understand the point. Can you maybe for the audience, and then I'll round out this show a tiny bit early, because it seems like we've until that's all been studied and looked at and etc., we've kind of run out of things to talk about potentially. Maybe not.
Nathan, we'll just the purpose of the request.
Lottie's got time for trolley shout outs if you want it.
I can quickly tell you, I believe Anthony was viewing height, if that's of interest.
I want to see it.
No.
I want to see Rumpus.
Just to clear it up, all I'm asking is that the point of her lighthouse cannot be seen on the document, but I want to know where it's calculated that it is, so that we can cross-reference it with the model to make sure that we've got the model and the maths correct.
On that picture, yes.
Cool.
Sure,
okay.
That's it.
Mike's all yours, Lottie.
That's the one at the very north end of Isle of Man, isn't it?
Yeah, the big one of the two. There's a small bumpy one and a tall
There's
thin
an old one that they've shut down next to with a foghorn and things.
Correct.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, this is...
Shout out to Fanny Lads in the chat.
We're looking for an invisible lighthouse. Okay,
frame from
fair enough.
Video showing where he took it from. Actually, I'm probably not going to have time to go through all the or how I determined all this, but you can see this bit to the left where there's a bit of a cliff here, and I've got this screen grabbed from the Ordnance Survey things. It's not the same as Google Earth, and you can see the same promontory. It's not that one, it's this one here. It's the promontory that he goes, it slopes up. That's what this sloping up business here is going on.
Is it the girl guide
there, which puts Anthony about there, and I've gone to the Ordnance Survey thing here, got a high resolution one here, and that I've determined that this point here is at 25 meters, that point there is at 20 meters, and that Anthony's this fraction up from there, which puts him at 23.273 meters. If you add on the tide at 2.5 meters and his tripod at 1.5 meters, you end up with 27.27 meters, which gives you about 90 feet.
72 feet. 72.
Ding, ding, knockout.
All right, then.
You can't knock anybody
Sober.
out.
Ding.
Yeah, I'm going for my bath. Have fun, James.
Where's your evidence for that?
Shout out Roddy for eating all the ice cream. Shout out
Paul. Just hang fire, Paul.
Hold on, can you not talk over Lottie?
Riley.
Oi, can you not talk over
Shout
Lottie,
out Nathan for holding this debacle again. Shout out
myself.
Shout out Mark for coming in. Shout out for everyone coming in, wasting their time talking to adults about Flat Earth. Shout out Jem Panda. Shout out Twitwick. Shout out Roger MC.
Are you having a meltdown?
And shut the hell up, you stupid wizard. Shout out
Wizard, man.
That's a contradiction.
Shout out YouTube for being super paranoid again in chat, making us all laugh. Shout out Alex Quant and Timkins. Shout out Rabbit Stew for saying Arwidin is Peter Pansexual. That was one of my favourite moments of the evening. Shout out the importance of understanding refraction, Hyena.
Understanding
Shout
refraction.
out JJ.
That's not true because I'm heterosexual.
Shout out Powerjin. It's not time for magic and spells and mystery stuff. Shout out Vinegar Stroke, still alive. Again, I love every
I've
day
never
seeing
actually
you.
described any of that. Just talked about things I
another day eating 4 ice creams for breakfast. All right, well, we're continuing the after show. You should come and join us. It's a lot more sweary. We get to say fucking bugger, so that's good.
Nathan still here, or is he gone?
Oh, that was that?
Do we still have the Rumpus here?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah.
Hi, Rumpus. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that me and Anthony were going to do this all again for you. So, like I was saying before, if we can take the observations again, and me and Anthony do them on the same day with P900s, I just think it'd be easier for you to have your discussion about, what the actual image is showing.
And with that, I'm going to say, first and foremost, a huge, massive